Hey guys, welcome to week 4, Wednesday and Thursday, middle stage 1. Guys and girls, what we are learning to do over the next 2 days is around about the same thing we've been learning to do last week on Wednesday and Thursday. We worked with number patterns. These number patterns were increasing and decreasing by 2s, 5s and 10s. This week, I would like you to continue on with that, but also I provided some extra work in there in Google Classroom to show you that not all number patterns are going to jump by 2s, 5s and 10s. How do we figure out those number patterns and what the rule is, and how do we continue it on? So our learning intention for Wednesday and Thursday is I am learning to find the rule of a number pattern and continue on that number pattern. So, for example, you could have a number pattern that starts like this. The first thing that I need to do is find the rule. I can't continue on this number pattern if I haven't found the rule. I look at the first two numbers. Now, we've been provided with the first two numbers, which is fantastic, and it makes our job a lot easier. I need to find the difference between the first number and the second. My first number is 0 and my second number is 3. I'm going to put 0 in my head and go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I know the first numbers are going up by 3. Let's see if that works with the second two numbers. 3 goes in my head. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I've jumped forward by adding 3 once again. Now, let's see if it works with the second time. With the second lot of numbers. 6 goes in my head. 9 is the second number. 6. 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. I've added 3 again. Now, I know that the rule is now add 3. So I can continue on my number pattern here. 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. 16, 17, 18, and so on. Now, not all number lines are going to be as easily set out as this. Some will begin at any given number. Others might be going up by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Different numbers can go up by different amounts, and the patterns can change and get harder. So, using our rule that we've just learnt, or that we learnt last week as well, finding out the difference will help you to find the rule and then continue on the number line. If I look at my number line starts at 18. My next number is 22. I need to not only find the rule, I need to add in the next two numbers at the end of the number pattern. The first thing that I do is find the difference between the first two numbers, 18 and 22. I'm going to put 18 in my head. I'm going to count forwards by 1s until I reach 22. 18 goes in my head. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've moved up by 4. The next, 22 and 26. I'm going to put 22 in my head, and I'm going to count forward until I get to 26. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I've gone up by 4 again. I've now understood that the rule is add 4. So I can move now to 30. I'm going to put 30 in my head, and I'm going to count forward by 4. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I can now rub out my question mark because I know the next number is 34. But they're still asking me for the number after 34. I'm going to put that number in my head and count forward from 34 4 times. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. The second missing number is 38. I've known my rule. I've found my rule by finding the difference between the first two numbers. Now, I was able to fill in the back, the missing numbers. The same goes for number patterns that are decreasing in value. It's same as a number line, okay? Decreasing in value. I'm going to look at my first number line, my number pattern, 28 and 25. The numbers are getting smaller. So I know that that means the numbers are decreasing. That means that I need to minus. That means that I need to minus. I need to subtract. 28 is bigger than 25. So our number pattern is decreasing, which means we're going to use subtraction. 28 and 25, I put 28 in my head and I count backwards to 25. 28, 27, 26, 25. 1, 2, 3. I am minusing 3. I'm going to check now with 25. 25 goes in my head. 24, 23, 22. 1, 2, 3. I've done that again. Now that I understand the rule, I can move over here. Oh, sorry. Minus 3 is our rule. Now let's do the number after 19. 19 goes in my head and I'm going to count backwards by 3. 19, 18, 17, 16. Once I understand the rule and once I find the rule, I am able to complete and continue on any number pattern. These are our activities for this week. Okay, they aren't. I put some extra work in Google Classroom. I've created some number patterns for you to find the rule and also continue on. Now, finding the rule is the first most important thing you can do. Even if you have missing numbers. If I had 19 missing here and I didn't know what it was, I would still find the rule and I know that it's minus 3 and I would subtract 3 from 22 to find my number, which would be 19. It doesn't matter if you're moving up or down, forwards or backwards. If you find the rule, you can continue on the number pattern and you can fill in missing numbers. I have created some more on Google Classroom. I would like to see you guys really try and understand those rules as well. Figure them out and let me know. They aren't just going to be using 2s, 3s, 5s and 10s. Okay, so there's a bit of a hint. They're not just using what we've been working with last week. We're trying to build up now. I would like us to be able to achieve the learning intention of finding a rule of a number pattern and then continuing on the pattern. That's what I would really like us to achieve. When we continue with this, you will see that number patterns, skip counting and rhythmic counting are all tied in with multiplication and division. We are focusing on our number patterns this week. Have an awesome week. Have an awesome Wednesday and Thursday middle stage 1. Remember, let's try and achieve the learning intention. Find the rule first and continue on the number pattern. Good luck. Can't wait to see you work.